So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 and PlayStation stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now the stories I wanted to cover today includes this patent making the rounds about cloud gaming and multi-GPU management, which should enhance play for legacy titles, multiple PlayStation titles get rated recently, and Project Awakening finally gets an update. First, yes or no, have you pre-ordered Horizon 2 Forbidden West yet or not? The game is a few months away at this point, and it's a part of today's discussion, so I'm curious how many of you have it pre-ordered. So comment below, yes or no, have you pre-ordered Horizon 2 Forbidden West yet or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, multiple PlayStation titles are getting rated. Reading from Twisted Voxel, multiple PlayStation titles have been rated in various regions around the world, including Horizon Forbidden West. Here's a list of the games for folks on PC. Uncharted: The Legacy Collection and God of War have been rated. Uncharted: The Legacy Collection has been rated in Korea and in Australia. It is confirmed for both PlayStation 5 and PC. God of War has also been rated in Korea and will be out for PC in January 2022. For the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 users, Horizon Forbidden West has been rated in Taiwan, Brazil, and Korea. On the other side, Gran Turismo 7 has been rated in Brazil and Taiwan. The game, as expected, is rated for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 with no PC version to be seen. Out of all of the upcoming major PlayStation exclusive, we haven't seen a rating pop out yet for God of War Ragnarok, but that should change soon. Aside from that, Sony still has plenty to show and reveal for their next generation consoles in the coming days. So that's a good chunk of titles. For me personally, all I care about is the Uncharted collection, which we spoke about before when it got rated in Australia, and now we see it's been rated in Korea, and Horizon 2 Forbidden West as well, seeing the multiple ratings there for that game as well. Both GT 7 and Horizon 2 have release dates for 2022, along with the God of War PC release. Those could always change. What a rating like this means is that those games most likely are coming out soon, so those dates are probably good. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Project Awakening has received a new update. So for people who don't remember, game studio Cygames announced a JRPG title way back in 2018, I believe, for the PlayStation 4. This game, when you saw it, looked amazing, and I've used clips of it on the channel here. I remember some doubted this was even a PlayStation 4 title, and at this point I wonder if it's coming to the PlayStation 4 at all anymore, since we're still waiting. Regardless, we have a new update on the title. Reading from Twinfinite, today, Cygames hosted a panel at its tech conference discussing the Callista game engine that is being used for a still mysterious JRPG codenamed Project Awakening. We get to take a look at a brief teaser demonstrating how the engine builds the game's open world, and then a few clips of the terrain and foliage system in action. We learned that the engine is geared towards production efficiency, enabling the efficient creation and editing of terrain on a vast scale, both for close-up views and for distant vistas. The same goes for foliage. It's worth mentioning that Project Awakening was originally announced for PlayStation 4, but we should likely not assume that the platform will remain the same when it releases. Cygames recently changed Grand Bull Fantasy Relink into a cross-generational project for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 with a 2022 target, and we have no idea of what'll happen for Project Awakening, considering that it doesn't even have a release year just yet. So forget release date, it's basically what they're saying. We don't have a release year for the game. Considering the game still has project in the title, it's probably still a ways away, but I will say that Forspoken, which releases in 2022 hopefully, did have project in its title when it was announced in 2020 when it was called Project Athia. Two different situations though, especially considering Project Awakening was announced almost 5 years ago. But you guys let me know if you're interested in Project Awakening or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the final story of the video, multi-GPU management for cloud gaming. gaming. Reading from GameRant, Sony patents multi-GPU system designed to improve cloud gaming performance. A new patent from Sony has shined a new light on what the hardware developer might be working on for improving cloud gaming and streaming services in the future. Specifically, this latest Sony patent looks to enhance the graphical capabilities of cloud gaming services in order to bring a higher quality product through this online specific medium. The implications for the patent could extend into Sony's PlayStation Now service, since this system does often include the ability to stream games onto the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, especially for older games from previous generations of consoles. Looking into the patent in the background disclosure section, it states, in recent years, there has been a continual push for online services that allow for online or cloud gaming in a streaming format between a cloud gaming server and a client connected through a network. So this pretty much sounds like technology for PlayStation Now, and from what I can tell, Sony is trying to find a way to balance GPU loads to not keep any GPU idle, to keep them working equally to process more data, thus being more efficient. Now, Azure does have load balancers across virtual machines which have GPUs, but what's being looked into here is the ability to process the same information, the same image, the same piece of data across multiple GPUs at the same time equally. All to really say Sony is trying to further improve the efficiency of its cloud gaming setup. This could lead to PlayStation 5 games finally joining the catalog of games on PlayStation Now, but also possibly increased performance for legacy titles like PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2, and hopefully at some point PlayStation 1. I guess we'll see in time how this progresses, but you guys let me know if you'd be more interested in PlayStation Now if it had PlayStation 5 games on the service or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with bring on the games. Obviously, we're almost nearing the end of the year, but early 2022 looks to be packed for PlayStation 5 players. So if you're excited for 2022 for on PlayStation, even on PlayStation 4 as well, destroy the comment section with bring on the games, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.